Let's do it.
Talking about well. Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show.
Baby, I got your money.
So welcome to the Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to the ashcashshow.com, subscribe to the podcast, go to ashcashtv.com, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Welcome. Winning Wednesday. I got daily word for you. I'll be honest, I need to get a news writer again because I haven't really been into the news really because it's just been a lot of work. So I don't even know what's going on in the outer world. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what's been going on in the outer world. You know what I'm saying? Like I just you know what I mean. I just been working. I've been working on this impact. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, I had a meeting yesterday. Oh, the meeting yesterday was dope. You know what I'm saying? I had a meeting with a show. I'm about to get emotional. I'm not. But I'm telling y'all, when I think about I didn't even get a chance to watch the Master P joint yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch it tonight or today. When I tell y'all, so I told y'all yesterday, right? That the blessings just been coming. You know what I'm saying? Blessings that been coming, right? And I got to a space, right? I got to a space where I'm just managing those, right? I'm managing the blessings. I'm working on, you know what I'm saying, like what's going on, and my goal, right, this year is to have like impact on another level, right? And so yesterday I told you I had a TV production company reach out to me in reference to doing something on a show that they have, right? So this opportunity is an opportunity that will check off one of the boxes on my list because, this opportunity, I spoke to the producer of the show yesterday. Their reach is 13 minutes. So season 1. So this is like a series, right? The first season they did, they reached 13 million people. 13 million people watched this. I'm excited, right? 13 million people watched this series. They're considering me to be, to be a guest on this particular show. And so I said, oh, like that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 13 million, like that'll check off, right? That'll check off. Look, listen, anytime I want to go, I go back, I go to this book right here, the Book of Ash, right? Page 48. You know what I'm saying? I go to the Book of Ash, page 48. And the Book of Ash, page 48 says, right, I am happy that I'm financially free. I have gained my wealth in various amounts and in various ways. I am a best-selling author who has written several books that have sold millions of copies, right? So I'm not there yet. I have sold these copies by providing the best possible book that help and empower anyone who reads it. I was able to get the cooperation of major radio stations, radio shows, TV programs, magazines, colleges, and all websites, right? So that's happening. I created a series of DVDs that sold millions of copies, which is like programs because it was DVDs at the time. help shed light on social and financial issues. I am a highly sought after paid speaker, which is true, who receives thousands of dollars per talk, which is true. People come and hear me speak over and over each time, touching their hearts and moving them into action, which is true. I have a talk show, a radio show that attracts millions of viewers and listeners. I have created dialogue for self-improvement. So that's the part that I get excited of right there. I have a radio show and talk show that attracts millions of viewers and listeners, and have created a dialogue for self-improvement. So like that's happening, you know what I'm saying? Because even with Inside the Vault, right? Even with Inside the Vault, if you think about it, like I look at all numbers, you know what I'm saying? So when you think about it, I want something that I've created to have, you know, maximum impact on people, right? And so honestly, if you look at collectively, right? If you look at collectively the interview that I did with Candy, collectively we've reached millions of people already. You know what I'm saying? Because through the clips that I put out, through her clip did 500,000 already. EYL clip did 100,000. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, all of these different clips, like it's you know what I'm saying? So the meeting to have the meeting yesterday, that was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Fast out to my guy King Richard. So it's so funny. So that's why you always gotta have somebody dope on your team though too, right? So fast out to my guy King Richard. So King Richard is you know, executive producer on Inside the Vault. So it's myself, King Richard, and our friend Spencer. And so we're the ones that put it together. And so you know, all of my media stuff, you know, King Rich is usually my tag team on it. So it's so dope because they already have a host for the show already. And it's, you know, it's a money management show. It's helping people you know, fix their finances or whatever, right? Like I said, 13 million. And so it was so funny because as we were having the conversation about the show, you know, Rich was like, so it went very, very well. The connection was there, you know, like I could tell the producer, you know, wants to move forward, you know. And so she says, oh, this is great. You know, we're looking forward to potentially having you as a guest. And so Rich was like, a guest? Oh, this the wrong meeting. I thought he was on here to try to host it, you know. And so she laughs and she's like, but honestly, I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love his energy though. So that, you know what I'm saying? Like that may not be too far off. And I say that to say, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so if you guys have ever read The Game of Life, right? Don, what up, Don? Salute, King. If you ever read The Game of Life by Florence Scovel Shinn, right? No, it's not Dave Ramsey. It's not Dave Ramsey. It's a television show, so it's not. So if you ever read The Game of Life, Scovel Shinn, you should get excited about all opportunities, right? Because when you think about all opportunities, even if it's not the exact opportunity that you want, it's getting you closer to the opportunity that you want, right? So like, I'll give you a prime example. So I get excited. So everybody knows that I'm getting the G-Wagon this year, right? That the G-Wagon is my dream car, right? And every time I see a G-Wagon on the street, I get excited because first of all, not everybody's riding around in a $160,000 car, right? So not everybody's doing that. And so the fact that I see it, right? Like I get excited about it because I know I'm closer to having it, like really driving it because I'm closer to it. Because again, it's like something I'm thinking about this often, right? I'm thinking about this often. And so I don't have to be in it to get excited about it, right? Like literally, so the G-Wagon I'm gonna get is white, right? And so literally the other day, where was I? I forget where I was. And I saw a white G-Wagon. Like as I'm driving, I see a white G-Wagon. I said, oh, I see you, universe. I see you, God. I see, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, it's like, it's a sign, right? It's a sign that I'm getting closer to my dream. So that's why hating is wrong. Hating is the worst thing you could do. Hating on other people is the worst thing you could do because you are blocking your blessing. Because God is not showing you other people doing it so you can feel bad about them. The universe is abundant, right? Like the universe is abundant. Like just because somebody has it doesn't mean, like, there's more than enough resources, right? There's more than enough resources for every single person living on this earth and some. There's enough resources for everybody to get what they want plus more. Like more than enough. There isn't a lack. There isn't a lack whatsoever. And so when you see somebody else, like let's say you see somebody else successful and doing something that you want to do, you need to celebrate that. Because all God is doing is showing you that it's possible for you. If you had any doubt about it, all God is showing you that it's possible. If you I continuously, I'll give you an example. I continuously make sure that as I grow, that my audience and people that know me and people that are around me, see that growth as well. You know why? Because I want to be a demonstration. I want to be a demonstration to show, like, yo, this is the same guy. And that's why I'm being more purpose. Fast shout to my guy David Shands. That Grant Cardone interview was super duper dope, right? And one of the things Grant Cardone said during the interview, he said, "Yo, 10x what you about to do, and then make it public, right? Because when you make it public, it's the pressure, but also you don't want to let yourself down, right? And so for me, I'm telling y'all what has happened and what is happening, right? Because when you see it in real time, you can't say that you can't say I didn't tell you. But it ain't about me though, because I don't care. I know I'm a master manifester. I'm a master at it, right? I'm a master manifester. If I really want something, or I could get it tomorrow. I got it to a science, master manifester, right? And I'm not doing this to prove it to you, because I told y'all stories of things that I'm living in real life that I manifested. So I'm a master manifester. But I want y'all to believe that, right? I want y'all to believe that. And so for me, I'm like, yo, let me continue to show, right? Greatness on display. If you know, you know. I'm God, right? Little G, we all God. Greatness on display. So I say, yo, if I could keep showing, the success, and I still talk how I talk, right? I ain't changed though. Anybody who know me, I talk how I talk. Like, it's the same Ash. I didn't have to compromise nothing. Look, I'm in a champion sweater, my own drip. Matter of fact, if you know, you know. I speak run rates and rhymes on ashcashmerch.com. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm drippy with my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't wear suits no more. Cause I used to wear suits, but I don't wear suits no more. Right? I wear my own stuff, right? And so I'm telling y'all this, right? I'm telling you that I had a great meeting yesterday with a production company that, the reach is 13 million. So y'all can see, I can keep that to myself. I don't got to tell you that, right? I don't got to tell you that until it happens, right? I could keep it to myself, but I want you to know, right? It's like me seeing a G-Wagon every day. Me seeing the G-Wagon, me seeing the G-Wagon is just like, oh, you close, right? So me having a conversation with this producer yesterday for a show by a bit. So I don't want to give it up too much because I want y'all to know who I'm talking about. But it's executive produced by a billionaire and a superstar, right? So the billionaire and superstar came together and they created a show to help people with their finances. And you know what I'm saying? I would be a guest on that show. Like I said, this is the second season. First season did 13 million, right? First season did 13 million. I have no doubt in my mind that is mine already. Because like I said, yo, put me anywhere on God's green earth, I triple my worth. I'm on God. I do this. This is not an act. I'm not acting for y'all. I do this on a high level. I don't think y'all understand this, right? I do this on a high level. Think of the highest level you've ever thought of. I do it on that level, right? I do this for real. But I also, as I do this on a high level, I want to talk to my people, right? Because I want y'all to see, right? I want y'all to be like, oh, ish, like, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to see this, that like I'm from 129th Street and 8th Avenue. I am from the St. Nicholas Housing Projects. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to understand that forever and ever and ever and ever. I want you to understand that. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand. And so to have, this opportunity, I know it's mine already, but even if it didn't materialize, right? Just the fact that I got a producer of a major show that has reached, 13 million people to be like, oh, enamored almost, like, oh God, like asking me questions that, like, yo, it's to the point. Let me tell you how dope the interview was, right? Let me tell you how dope the interview was. My answer sparked an idea in how they're gonna flip the show. So wait, let me tell you. Let me tell you this, right? Let me explain something to you. Always add value. Always, right? Always add value. Don't ever hold back your greatness because you think somebody gonna steal your ish, right? Always, because I'm the sauce, right? So let me tell you this funny story. So as I'm talking to the producer, she asked a question around like my style, like how is my style? How do I do, right? So I literally gave it a whole sauce. I gave it everything. I didn't hold back. So what some people do is they scared, right? They say, yo, you know what? This is a producer of a show. I'm not gonna give. Oh, I need an NDA before I give you this sauce. I need this. I need that. I'm not gonna give you everything because you may steal it and find somebody else to do it. That's what people think, right? So she asked me this question, right, about my style and what would I be doing different and all that. I said, yo, I gave it a whole blueprint. I gave it a whole play. Bah! I'm talking about her mind blown. Her mind blown. She's like I could tell, right? I could tell she got stuck. So now she's like, I see her writing. I see her like, right? And it was so pregnant pause, right? She had the pregnant pause. And so it was literally like, oh, wow. I didn't realize that. You just gave me an idea for this, how we flip it. How we could do two, like she was like, oh, you just gave me this idea, right? And guess what that just did though? Because and like in the Grant Cardone video, right? Grant Cardone, David Shan, Sleeping for Suckers. What David and Grant Cardone said was like, don't under promise and over deliver, over promise and over deliver. Right? Don't under promise and over deliver because you're a liar. You're a liar if you do that. Right? Now, over promise, over deliver. So I over promise. I say, yo, this is gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Like I promise you that if I'm on, and I gave it everything. No, I gave it my energy. I gave it a soul. I gave it everything. You can't find nobody to do what I do. You can't. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. I'll be honest with you. You could try. You can't find nobody to do what I do. I give you the recipe. I give you everything. I tell you where I went. I tell you everything. I will give you every blood fire thing. But guess what? I'm the source. I'm the source. I can give you the blueprint. I can tell you who I can give you who I connected and all of that. But I added so much value in it was an introductory call. added so much value on that introductory call that it's a hell yes. Stop interviewing. Don't interview nobody no more. Who you wasting your time? You know what I mean? Stop interviewing. Who you got next? Who you interviewing next? Well, stop. Cause I killed this. Similar. If you watch the Grant Cardone, right? That's how he got his show. He was like, "Listen, I'm gonna go above and beyond so y'all can see this." Stop interviewing. So that interview was dope. You know what I'm saying? Interview was dope. And like I said, I have no doubt in my mind. You know what I'm saying that it's gonna work out. But let's say it doesn't. I'm that much closer though, right? I'm that much closer to impacting millions of lives because that's my goal. If you ask me what my goal for 2021 is, my goal is to have more impact on more lives. You know what I'm saying? And live my best life while I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like my goal is to live my best life and impact some people while I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. So that's part of the reason I tell y'all all that to say. I mean, there was a bunch of nuggets in there, so I wasn't just talking just to talk. There was a bunch of nuggets in there, but I say all that to say, make sure. I say all that to say is that like that's the reason why I haven't really been up on news. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot there's a lot that goes on with a podcast, you know what I'm saying? Like behind the scenes. So it ain't just like one and done, like the episode is up, but then you got to promote it. Then you got to, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to market it. Then you also got to get new guests. Then you also got to promote what you got. Then you got to, there's a lot there's a lot to that, Right now we got a slim team. We got I think about 6 people. You know what I'm saying? We got a team of 6 people that's doing the work of 15 people. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have to expand the team. And so that's why there's like this stretch, the stretch that's happening where you kind of feel stretched because you're doing everything, right? So I'm probably doing a job of 3 to 4 people. You know what I mean? Somebody else is doing a job of 3 to 4 people. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's how it is. You know what I mean? So yeah. So what do we say? Oh yeah, so I absolutely I agree. Universe says yes. So I never, I never have no doubt in my mind. What's up, champ?
What's up, champ?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Say good morning to the people.
Good morning.
Oh, you want? Come on. We don't never have you on camera. You want to get on camera and say good morning to the people.
Good morning.
And say good morning, people. Good morning.
Good morning, people. Good morning.
All right, we good. That's it. That's enough. That's enough. Enough TV time. Yes, my guy. When can I get the Master? Master P interview is on Earn Your Leisure. So go to Earn Your Leisure YouTube. It's available now. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Earn Your Leisure YouTube. I gotta watch that too. I didn't get the chance to watch it. But yeah, all right. So yeah, that's my guy. All right, what we doing? All right, let me see what we got here today real quick. I want to play some heat real quick.
Aggressive people finish first.
All right. It's the energy I'm on.
From New York, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just for real. You come to New York, I promise you. If you don't want to get harassed,
nah, I know that. I already know that. Let me say something.
I'm talking about.
Let me say something. So, everything that I talk about is done already, and I know that. Everything that I talk about is done. I have no doubt in my mind that is done. And so when I talk about what could be and what will be and all that stuff, I'm just talking about the actual physicalness of it. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, like I mean, I know it's material, but it is what it is, right? Like, from a material perspective, right? Like, I know I'm gonna drive a G-Wagon. Like there's no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna drive a G-Wagon. And I'm just using material because it's easier to understand. It's easier to understand if I talk material, right? But I already know I'm gonna drive a G-Wagon. I know I'm gonna have a white one, red interior, right? Red guts, you know what I'm saying? I already know that, you know what I'm saying? Red and black rims. Like, I already know that that's gonna happen. But today, right? Like, I don't physically have it. Mentally I have it, right? Mentally I have the G-Wagon. I don't physically have it. Like that, you can't, I'm not tricking myself into be like, I physically don't have, you know what I'm saying? The G-Wagon. Mentally I have it already. I've drove it. I know what it feels like. And it's just a matter of time that it'll be physically in my presence. Same thing with, you know, with impacting millions of lives, right? Like I have impacted millions of lives already. AMG, if you know, you know. I've impacted millions of lives already, but my goal is to impact millions of lives through my own medium, right? Through my talk show, something that bears my name on it, right? And so when I talk about my desires, I'm saying my desires from like like it being physically here, not mentally here. You know what I'm saying? So like mentally, right? Mentally, spiritually, I am a multimillionaire, right? So like, you know, like spiritually, mentally, I move, you know what I'm saying? Like I am a multimillionaire. But I need Chase and Fidelity to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's one thing to feel it, it's one thing to be it, it's one thing to claim the I am, but then there's the reality of the current moment, of the physicality of it, of the physicalness, the touching of it, the real experience of it. You know, that there's a you know, like that energetic alignment has to line up, is what I'm saying, right? And so mentally, spiritually, I'm there, and the only piece left of it is to match it, you know, the physical with the mental and the spiritual, and then you're in energetic alignment, right? And there's things you have to do, right? For instance, like, you know, like I had a desire for a Ash Cash hat that was red and white. I didn't have it. If you see all the flavors I got in the back, I didn't have one. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a black hat with red and white Ash Cash. I didn't have it to match my, you know what I mean? I speak run rates and rhyme shirt, ashcashmerch.com, right? And so I thought, so think about this, right? So there's only three ways. There's three steps to manifestation, right? You have to think it to existence, right? You have to speak it into existence, and then there's action that needs to be taken to make it into existence, right? Faith without works is dead. So there's action that's necessary, right? And so I have no doubt in my mind that everything that I am will materialize in the physical, because what did I do? I thought about it first, right? So let's think about this hat. I'm gonna make it simple. I thought about this hat, right? I thought about this hat. I said, yo, I need a black hat. I need a black Ash Cash Abundance Community hat with red and white. You know what I'm saying? And so once I thought about it, I said, damn, I got this shirt and I need a hat to match it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about it first. Then I spoke it, right? So now from my head as the thought, I spoke it into existence. I said, oh, yo, I gotta make this happen. But there's an action part. It's not just because I thought about it, just because I said it, doesn't mean that it's just gonna pop up. Right? It doesn't mean that it's just gonna pop up. I gotta get to work. So what do I have to do? I have to reach out to my manufacturer, right? The people who manufactures the hats. I either have to call them and tell them and place an order, or I go to the computer I get the design done. I send it off. I get my credit card out. I pay for it, right? And then once I pay for it, then they give me a shipping. Then they ship it to me, and that's how I have it in the physical. You know what I'm saying? And so when I talk about the G-Wagon, I know, right? White G-Wagon, red interior, black and red rims. You know what I'm saying? Black grill guard, right? Like I've already seen it. But I gotta, you know what I mean? Like I gotta do some work now. If I really want that into my existence, I gotta do some work. I gotta contact a Mercedes-Benz dealership. I gotta figure out, am I gonna buy this in cash? Am I gonna finance it? And am I gonna lease it? Like, how am I going to obtain it? I gotta find that out, right? Then once I find it out, I gotta take the next step. Like, who is actually going to provide me the financing, the leasing? Like, who's gonna do that, right? And then once that happens, I gotta provide them any paperwork, any whatever, give them the money, whatever. Like there's work that gotta be done. It don't just pop up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I want to talk in front of millions of people. It just doesn't happen the next. Gator, what up, Gator? My guy Gator in the building. Salute, King. It just don't pop up. You don't just wake up and say, yo, I want to speak in front of millions of people, go to sleep, and then wake up and be no, you got to do the work. You got to prepare. What are you going to say to those millions of people? You got to study. You got to know what you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's thoughts. You got to think it first. You got to speak it and feel it. Then you got to do the work. And so when I talk about things that have not materialized yet, I'm not talking about it in a way that the universe said yes to me already, right? So everything that I thought of, everything that I desire, everything is already my experience. I just got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like Inside the Vault will reach millions of people. It's a fact. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a fact. Look, 111. We had 111. Let me. Oh, I tried to take a picture, but somebody dropped off. It's at 113 now. Fast out, right? 100 people, right? So like, whatever I want, or whatever I desire, it will manifest. You know what I'm saying? It will manifest. You just gotta do the work though, and that's what people miss, right? And so I love like in the Grant Cardone interview where David Shands asked him about, you know, thinking things into existence, right? And Grant Cardone was like, yo, you don't gotta think things into existence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at the end of the day, you have to work. You have to work. You have to put in the work, right? Faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. You're not just gonna wake up and think of something, and because you thought of it, it's going to happen. That's just not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look. I feel the same way when people say keep things to yourself. Why? I know it will come to light if I put in the work. Big fact. And that's the thing though. And I'm glad you say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you say that because you know, I mean, that was a dope interview. There was a part where you know, David Shands asked about like the cancel culture, you know, and Grant Cardone was like, yo, there's 7 billion people on the earth. I can't be canceled. You can't cancel me. There's 7 billion people on this earth. You cannot cancel me whatsoever. Right? The Grant Cardone interview is on. If you go to "Sleep is for Suckers" is the name of the podcast. If you go to YouTube and just type in, if you type in David Shands, "Sleep is for Suckers," it should come up. But you can't cancel me. That's why I don't care what I say. Like, I'm not like careful. I curse sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not careful. Like, I remember one time I posted something on my Instagram, and somebody reached out to me and was like, "Yo, that's off brand." I said, "If you don't get out my DMs, B, you talking about is off brand? Off brand for who? It ain't off brand for me. Like, cause I can't get canceled. Your brand is that much bigger. No, my brand is me. And so if I feel a way, I'm gonna say it. Like, I'm not like, cause I can't get canceled because I know my source. My source ain't people first and foremost. So people, right? Like people can't cancel me because that's not my source. You know what I'm saying? That's not my source. You know, and so that's why I don't ain't no like I the only thing about keeping stuff to yourself is that if you don't believe it, don't tell nobody. That's the only caveat to that, D. If you don't believe it, don't tell nobody. Because if you don't believe it and you tell people and their energy could affect how you feel about the opportunity, then you telling other people is going to mess it up. There is energy is everything. And so if you don't believe something can happen and you tell somebody and then their opinion could sway you, then keep that ish to yourself. Do not say nothing to nobody. But if you believe in, like, as long as I have breath in my body, I will sell millions of books. I will, I will reach millions of people. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Like, there's no doubt. I'm saying this publicly. So when y'all hear or y'all see, yo, Ash Cash sold 2 million books. Yo, Ash Cash sold 2 million books. When y'all see that, y'all gonna be like, yo, I remember, yo, this dude like literally said that he was gonna do that. Right? And so I like, call me out on it, because everything I've said has happened. Everything. Like I said, yo, I literally pull this book out. I wrote this book in 2008. Tell me where I lied. It's 2021. I didn't have none of this going on. So, like, don't think that my confidence level comes from seeing it in the physical, because that's not true. My confidence level comes from just knowing my source. I always knew my source. And so when you know what I mean, write it and made it plain. When I wrote it and made it plain in 2008, all this is just a manifestation of that. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy I want y'all to do. I want the dream to destroy you.
Aggressive people finish first.
It's the energy we signing out on this energy.
I'm just real. Come to New York. I promise you. If you don't get harassed, stay in the house. I'm talking about you in New York. I'm talking about you in New York. It's 8 degrees.
Margie, I appreciate you, Margie.
Sunglasses, bro.
Rest in peace to my guy.
I'm good on sunglasses, bro. It started raining. He like, boom, you want an umbrella? I'm like, yeah, I need an umbrella. You know what I'm saying? They don't be playing in New York. They got everything for everything. My man was like, I was listening to the podcast. I heard your girl got it. I got the Jelenia on discount, bro. I'm like, on discount? On discount, bro. Y'all look great. And it ain't like you like, I'm good on the sunglasses. No, bro. Sunglasses. These sunglasses, I'm good on that. No, bro. Sunglasses. I'm like, no, bro. I'm good on the sunglasses. You sure, bro? I'm like, I'm sure. Like, you just got aggressive. Like, you gonna make me buy the glasses?
This is my message. Oh, I gotta read the Daily Word. I'll read the Daily Word.
I had to realize I was delusional. I thought if you were a good person and you do right by people, that people will take your kindness and give you kindness back. But what I realize is sometimes in this world, the kinder you are, the more they try to play you like a fool. I was delusional. I'm nice to you, you nice to me. Don't always work like that. Sometimes it's nice to me and I take advantage of you. So some of y'all, you delusional. I just need you to do me a favor. When you are delusional, you can never get the outcomes you want because the premise in which you operate from is a lie. So you got to work from truth. And some of us don't want to do truth because it's so difficult. E.T., you dropped out of school. E.T., you grew up in a certain community. In order for you to be able to do what you need to do like a Tony Robbins, there's some things that you don't have in your arsenal that if you can just admit you don't have it in your arsenal, then you can go get it. But until you admit that you don't have it, you'll never be able to do it. I need you to do me a huge favor. I just need you to be real. And the reason why a lot of y'all don't want to be real, because some of you would rather be in a lie and at least have a lie than not have anything at all. You already know the reality about that relationship. You already know that job, your boss ain't about to cash you out. You're just scared to quit and start your own business because you don't know if you're going to do well or not. You know you shouldn't. Come on, be honest. You know you still shouldn't be at that job right now. Let me see your hand. Let's just be real. Let me see the hand. You know you shouldn't still. Raise it high. Don't play with me. Raise it high. You still shouldn't be at that job. But you're delusional that one day is going to be your day. That one day you're going to merge your job and your calling together. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to just leave. Oh, the dream will destroy you.
Let it.
Right? Let it. The first version of Eric Thomas
Look,
never
look.
to stand in front of you guys.
So my G-Wagon is coming
The first
soon.
version of Eric Thomas, the high school dropout, that guy would have never been able to stand here and help you. I had to destroy that Eric Thomas. That Eric Thomas that grew up in Detroit, like Detroit reality. While I love it, it doesn't transfer to every dream. I had to let the dream destroy you. Let it strip you. Let it remake and mold you.
I'm not sure, Linda.
So you were afraid. Listen to me.
I didn't get the
Wherever
invite
you
yet.
from, if that's where you from, if you leave, you can always come back. I promise you. I promise you, when you come back, you can get right back in the conversation. Ain't nothing gonna change. I promise you, whatever world you're from, if you go to other worlds, you can always go back to that world. Are you listening to me? Let it destroy you. So I was talking to a coach yesterday, NBA coach. I've been wanting this opportunity for for a long, long time. And coach called me, right? Let it destroy you. And my natural personality is for real.
Let the dream destroy y'all.
Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I give you this, you give me that. Let's barter. I ain't got to say exchange money, but let's barter. The coach hit me up and was like, yo, we love to, we love to have you come to practice. We love to bring you to the games, like to have you on the jumbo screen. We love to have you come out and the crowd meet you. I was like, that's cool, coach, but I eat now from the NBA. I could have been at any Alabama game. I ain't been to none.
Appreciate you, Antoine.
That coach, I need to check. I hit C, I need this letter. Can you write this for me? I said, destroyed me, meaning that how hard it was to send that letter. Because I understood if I sent that letter, that letter was only going to do one or two things. That's what you're scared of. You scared to get to the real answer. Once I sent my man that letter, only two things going to happen. One, he gonna pay me, or two, he gonna say, no thank you. That's what you're afraid
That's
of.
what you're afraid of.
You're afraid to get to the real answer. And yes, while it hurt, I let it destroy me, meaning what? Every time I do it, it's that much easier for me to do it. And what I had to think about was, yo, bro, if you don't want to pay me and you know what I do, then that means you looking out for you. Why? Because you getting a check. That's what I love about folk, bro. You getting a check. You making millions as a coach. If you really think I'm as good as you think I am, and you just told me what I could do for the team, if you getting a check every time they do better, then why wouldn't you give me a check and bring me in? So really, you showing your hand. What you really telling me is you don't really value me, because if you really value me, you cut the check. But what you tell me is I have to talk to front office. You ain't got to talk to front office.
Salute. My pleasure, Shelly.
So do me a favor.
Do me a favor.
The version of you that you are right now is a blessing, but it won't take you to the next
It
level.
won't take you to the next level.
Here won't take you there.
It's not gonna take you there.
So let the dream destroy you, tear you down, redefine you, build you back up,
Yep.
make you stronger.
Yep. Let the dream destroy you. Listen, the version you are right now is blessed, but it's not gonna take you to the next level. You gotta let the dream destroy you. All right, you gotta let the dream destroy you. Be willing. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going back to David Chance. Be willing, right? And Grant Cardone, be willing to give up anything for that dream. Right? You were not put here for your relationship. You were not put here for your kids. You were not put and you were put here to maximize your full potential. So do not allow anything, not your family, not your friends, not nothing. Do not allow anything to stop you from being your best self. The truth of the matter is that if you're sacrificing for your relationship, if you're sacrificing for your kids, then you are not living your best self and you're not giving your family the best version of yourself. I'm just going to be with you. Just be honest with you. Like early in my relationship, my grind, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My grind was a contention. But as we both, right, you know, First Lady and I, as we both started to realize, like, nah, we was put here to maximize our full potential. And so I had to focus on what I'm doing. She had to focus on what she's doing. And together, we don't get in each other's way. We help each other now, right? We're at a point where, you know what I'm saying, she behind the scenes helping me get to accelerate to the next level. I'm behind the scenes helping her accelerate to the next level. And that way, we become great parents, great examples to our kids. But imagine if I use my daughter as an excuse. Imagine if I use my son as an excuse to not live my best self. I'll be miserable. The dream is going to haunt you. What Miles Monroe said, your purpose will haunt you. Your purpose will literally haunt you. And so I don't need you. Don't worry about your significant other. Don't worry about your family. Don't worry about your friends. I need you to let your dream destroy you. Right? Like I promise you, I'm not the same guy from 2020. I'm not the same guy from 2019. I'm not the same guy from 2018. Right? Like I am not the same person. Allow me to reintroduce myself. The dream destroyed me over and over, though. Right? Over and 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 over. I am reborn every time because I let my dream destroy me. You gotta let the dream destroy you. Stop being attached to this old you. Stop being attached to that because the who you are right now is a blessing, but it ain't gonna get you to the next level. Oh, what's that? Good. Yeah, I need to grow my beard. Yo, I want a long beard, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to use the Louis Muscati. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let the dream destroy you. So, like, I'll give you an example. Like for me, that's why, I'm so focused on building a team this year. Because I'm like, yo, bro, you know how much impact you had if you stopped doing everything? Right? That's why I'm 6 right now. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to get more and more. At some point, I have thousands of employees that work with me. I don't like that word employees, actually. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have thousands of people working with me so we can impact the world. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to destroy that old me. That old me that was like, nah, I got to control everything. You got to let go of that guy. You know what I'm saying? You got to control that guy. You got to get rid of that guy. That guy that won't control, get rid of him. He's not serving you. He's holding you back, actually. You know what I'm saying? Right? You only successful if you did what you were created to do. Everything else is failure. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Unacceptable, Trinity Cherry. No, I'm fine. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. But we about to go, though. It's 9 o'clock. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? Let me read. All right, so here's my soul is telling me 2 things. My soul is telling me either play Miles Monroe, right? The dream will haunt you, or read today's daily word, which is dedicated to your will to win. Which y'all want? What y'all want? Y'all want daily word, or y'all want Miles Monroe? How we ending this show off? How we gonna end this off? What we doing? Y'all tell me real quick though. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a quick one. Gab says daily word. What we doing? Let the dream just Miles. Kiss says Miles. Look, and is better than or. Blessing 3D says both. Miles Monroe, Miles. Daily word, daily. Oh, look, it's even. Men's today, daily word. Miles, daily word. I don't know. Daily word. Miles. Oh, Daily Word. Monroe. Miles. Miles. I think Miles is for the win. Wall Street says both. I only got time for one right now. Miles. I think it's Miles. I think Miles got it. I think it's Miles. Dream will haunt you. I think I like the both. Daily Word. All right, let's do Miles Monroe. Let's do Miles Monroe. Yo, sign up for my list. You know what I'm saying? Sign up for my list so y'all can get access to the Daily Word. And I know y'all like when I read it, but I only got time. I gotta go. I want both, boss. Look, I think I only got time for one though. Where we at? Miles Monroe. Miles Monroe. All right, y'all ready?
You are now tapped in and tuned in. MindRightRadio.com. Tapped in and tuned in.
That's true, Hutch. That is true, Hutch.
MindRightRadio.com.
There's no substitute for purpose. What I'm saying is so important. This is more important than anything that you can hear right now. Because there's so many people who are lost, frustrated, and saved. There is no substitute for purpose. I was thinking of an example, and there's so many of them. Have you ever seen a manufacturer who began to build something?
IamAshCash.com.
Because it didn't become
Sign up for the Daily Word.
He made it something else. You don't see that. They don't stop until they get what they purpose. There's no substitute for purpose.
There's no substitute for purpose.
You can't make a car a boat. You can't decide, I'm tired of driving this car, I'm going to drive into the water and I'll make it a boat. You just can't do that. You can't substitute the purpose for the product. You cannot make a microphone a cooking spoon. I mean, you could, but it would be microphone abuse.
Yo. CEO, salute, man. That means a lot to me, bro.
It's true about your life.
Nah, God bless, bro. That means a lot, bro. That means a lot.
Can I say, trying to become something that you are not, you are abusing who you are. There's no substitute
Absolute King. Thank you,
for
bro.
purpose. There is no satisfaction beside purpose. Purpose and on purpose satisfy. Purpose, therefore, will haunt you. That's why God uses the word prevail. He said, no matter what you plan, whether it's big, good, fantastic, evil, bad, or excellent, if it's not my purpose for your life, God says, my purpose will prevail over that plan. That word prevail means it will haunt you. If you did everything everybody wanted you to do, but not what you were born to do, then what you were born to do will haunt what you did.
All right, copy that.
He says, my purpose will overrule all of your plans. No matter how good they are, no matter how big they are, purpose will frustrate your success. You know people, maybe you are one of them. You know, everyone thinks you're doing well. But when you close the door at night and cut the light off, it's hell in the bed. You cry. You weep. You're mad because you don't feel fulfilled. And then when you go on stage, everybody claps. But in secret, you are depressed. They think you are the best corporate executive in the whole company. But deep inside, you really want to go preach. Deep inside, you really want to go paint pictures. Deep inside, you want to do photography. You don't want to sit at your desk. Whatever your gift is, whatever your purpose is, it will make you frustrated. It'll prevail over all of your success.
VIP, Mind Right Radio VIP. Grand Poppy, what up?
Accomplishments. Purpose will overshadow all your work. Purpose will depress your impressions. You impress people, but you're depressed. Because deep inside, you're not doing what you were born to do. God says, this purpose will make you sick. My purpose will haunt you. It will make you feel so frustrated that no matter how successful the world thinks you are, my deep calling purpose will make you sick. And some of you know what I'm talking about. Purpose will frustrate you. Nothing, but nothing can take the place of purpose. Purpose is the key and the measure of success.
Purpose is the key and the measure of success.
You're only successful if you did what you were born to do.
You're only successful if you did what you were born to do.
Everything else is failure.
Everything else is failure.
So you only measure your success by your assignment. I told you to paint the wall over here and you paint that one. Beautiful, perfect, excellent. You still failed.
Still failed.
That's why it's possible to be good but wrong.
Possible to be good but wrong.
To do a good thing but not the right thing.
Oh, that's a bar right there.
Purpose is the right thing.
Purpose is the right thing.
It's not just a good thing.
This is not a good thing.
Purpose is that which you were sent here to perform. Purpose is the end for which you began. Purpose is destination.
Purpose is destination.
Make a note of that.
Make a note.
Purpose is destination. And destination is destiny.
Destination is destiny.
Purpose is your end that is set. And then God backs you up to begin it. Therefore, you began because there's something that's already finished that you were supposed to start. Therefore, your birth was caused because of your destiny. Your existence became necessary because of your destiny.
Catch these bars.
You don't go to your destiny.
You don't go destiny.
Destiny is pulling.
Destiny is pulling you.
That's why when you go off course, there's something constantly pulling you back. No matter where you go in life, there's something that keeps on
Something that keeps
pulling you. Because destiny screams at you.
Jay, what up? Yo, Rel's getting nice, B. I need to hit that court with you,
on
bro.
your day.
I need to get that going, man.
Quietly screams.
I got
the
Jarrell.
loudest silence.
Best basketball trainer in America. If you know, you know.
It's your destiny.
JFB Athletics.
You know while I'm talking, it's probably crying louder now because I'm talking about it.
MindRightRadioVIP.com.
Yes, it's screaming. It's that thing that is already established by God that you arrived to fulfill.
Yup.
And no matter where you go,
No matter where you go, what you do,
it haunts you.
it haunts you.
It prevails.
It prevails.
It overpowers.
It overpowers you.
You try to drown it.
You try to drown it.
Busyness, but it's too strong.
It's too strong.
You try to bury it.
You try to
in
bury
your
it.
Preoccupation.
Yep. And your
But
pre.
it is your occupation. That's why until you find your destiny, all you have is a job. Your destiny is not a job. Your destiny is your work. Your job is what you do until you find your destiny.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Sheesh.
There's no substitute for purpose. There's no substitute for purpose. What I'm saying is so important. This is more important than anything that you can hear right now.
It's more important than anything that you can hear right now.
There's no substitute for purpose. There's no substitute for purpose. What I'm saying is so important. This is more important than anything that you can hear right now.
It's more important than anything that you can hear right now.
Purpose will frustrate you. Nothing, but nothing can take the place of purpose. Purpose is the key and the measure of success. Purpose is the key and the measure of success. You're only successful if you did what you were born to do. You're only successful if you did what you were born to do. Everything else is failure.
Everything else is failure.
Everything else is failure.
Everything else is failure.
There's no substitute for purpose.
There's no substitute for purpose.
What I'm saying is so important. This is more important than anything that you can hear right now. This is more important than anything that you can hear right now.
Right now you're tapped in and tuned in. MindRightRadio.com. MindRightRadio.com. Tapped in and tuned in. Elevation on another level. MindRightRadio.com.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Look, wait, hold on. Whitney says, did y'all catch this? Purpose is the end that was set, and then God backs you up to begin it. Therefore, you began because there was something that was there that was already finished that you were supposed to. Oh, big bar. Yo, big bar. That's a big bar. Big bar. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. The Ash Cash Show every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Go to MyRightRadioVIP.com. Subscribe to our VIP so you can listen to whatever you want to listen to. We got over 50 tracks and more coming each week. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go to AshCashShow.com. Subscribe to the podcast. Go to AshCashTV.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow in God's grace and God's will. Same time, same place.
I'm talking about well. Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
We can talk, but money talk, so talk more.
Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, the Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show, Ash Cash Show.